we're live here. This is Occupy Los Angeles General Assembly. We're here at the corner of 6th and Olive at Pershing Square in downtown Los Angeles, California. Where's Pirate?
I don't know. Everyone's part of life.
Pirate!
I don't give a fuck. I'm a pirate. What a white
It's time to sing, Pirate.
I have your keys.
Yeah.
But not in the car, so I'll bring them.
Oh, that was his car?
Friday.
That was his
Okay,
keys?
I'll bring them Friday.
Okay.
Oh, that was his
It's time to sing.
Huh?
It's time to sing.
So, because
It's 7:30.
Oh, time to sing. There we go.
All right. Hey, beautiful.
Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you. You rocked the live stream. Julie actually was picking it up.
Yeah, I'm glad that she could benefit from it. Yeah.
Do appreciate it.
Got a plan. I'm sticking to the man. So if you care today, come on down to Pershing Square. Occupy, occupy, occupy. Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Mic check.
Mic check! Mic check!
Can we move this way so people can walk by? Can we move this way so people can walk by? Can we move this way so people can? Yeah.
Sorry.
It's so loud right here, too.
Sorry. Still copy on my book. He said, oh, I'm fucking guilty as hell. He just like pushed his head down.
Aww.
Any bankers? And Samson employees?
All right.
Hey everyone, welcome to Occupy LAGA. It's Wednesday, 7:37. This is Greg and I'm Ariana. We're going to be facilitating tonight. And this is Marcos, who's going to be our staff member. Later on, the peacekeeper.
Mic check. We're having a cheer here.
Pretty good, though. That's good.
Thank you, guys. Okay. Alright, any new people here? Anybody new? Any new people? Okay, go on. Alright, anybody want to share the principles of solidarity? Principles of solidarity.
I'm going to go ahead and read the principles of solidarity.
Awesome.
That's kind of why I stand.
Understandable?
That's all I got to say about that.
Alright, we're going to mic check the principles of solidarity, okay? Yesterday was our 2-year anniversary, so we should know these and practice them, okay? So I want everyone to repeat them back to me when we say it, okay? Because it's one thing to say it, it's another thing to do it, right? Okay, so, engaging in direct and transparent participatory democracy.
Engaging in direct and transparent democracy.
Exercising personal and collective responsibility.
Exercising personal and collective responsibility.
Recognizing individuals' inherent privilege and the influence it has on all interactions.
Recognizing individuals' inherent privilege and influence it has on
all interactions.
All interactions.
Redefining how labor is valued.
Redefining how labor is valued.
Empowering one another against all forms of oppression.
Empowering one another against all forms of oppression.
The sanctity of individual privacy.
The sanctuary of individual privacy.
The belief that education is a human right.
The belief that education is a human right.
And making technologies, knowledge, and culture open to all to freely access, create, modify, and distribute.
What you say?
Right.
Wide application of open source.
Wide application of open source.
And free the weed.
Good.
Okay.
We're gonna go.
Everyone, let's do the hand signals. That means you're number one. Circle.
So, does anyone know what these are? This is if you agree with something, or when we do time checks, you agree with it, we do the spirit fingers. This is if you don't see what the person is saying, and they're not making sense, or not, they're confusing you, do this. If someone's taking up too much time, and we get the point. We got point of process. If someone is acting out of process, then we need, to bring it back and socialize action. We do point of process.
My favorite one.
Point of love. Point of love. And then we have point of ovaries.
It's a little hard.
If a woman is in need, like you guys, everyone, it is everyone's responsibility to come out and
Beat the shit out of it.
it beats the shit out of them. Yeah, and this is a hard block. This is a very rare hand signal, and when you use a hard block, you must be prepared to come and defend yourself and your hard block. And also, if it is a detriment to be better at the movement, and you feel like you will leave the movement, that is when you use your hand. Oh, and so there's one community agreement that I hope we all have, and that's the one mic rule, and that's if someone is speaking, you do not speak or you do, over them, and you do not interrupt them. You wait till the person is finished speaking, and then you come in and say what you have to say. Right? Now we're going to move into announcements. Marcos, once again, is stacking, so if you have an announcement, please come see Marcos.
Announcement, anyone?
Today, I'm Kathleen, and hi, good to be here. I received an email this morning from Quasi Yuga I don't know how many people here got that email yet. It was put out on Occupy, but I know there's people here that were at that action that MLK of Greater LA did with Trayvon and MLK Commemorative Day, but I'm hoping that people will get out on next Wednesday at 9:30 at the courthouse. I'm not sure if it's this one, but I think it is, because this is where the 4 people were arrested in the tents, but they're accusing him of inciting to riot, and it's total bullshit. And, you know, it was totally peaceful and everything, but I'm hoping that especially people that were there will come out to witness, and even if you weren't, that you will come. Thank you.
Next on deck is Ariana.
Hey everyone, so October 5th is the official launch date for the Homeless Bill of Rights. This year it was brought by an assembly member to the state assembly, and there was a lot of good stuff in there, but it got squashed in appropriations committee when they started talking about money and how they were going to fund it. And in there was like they were going to set up 24-hour hygiene centers so people can take showers and all that, but that cost too much money, so the assembly squashed it. So now hopefully in January a lot of coming together to hopefully put this back on the docket and hopefully passed this, and they simplified it to 5 simple points that this would bring. One of them is the right to move freely, rest, and sleep on public property. So like parks, and like we can't sleep here, we can't sleep on City Hall grounds. I mean, this would allow us to be able to do that. Another would be to occupy your vehicle. If that is your only form of housing, you can occupy your vehicle without being harassed by the police. Another is the right to share food. So like when you go and distribute food, like sometimes the police will give you a hard time and they'll put all these health code violations on you that would stop them from doing that. And it would also allow for legal counsel for infractions for people who get tickets for jaywalking and for littering their cigarette butts, which is what they do on Skid Row. They've even manipulated like the lights so that when people start walking, it turns red right away so they can give people jaywalking tickets. So this would allow them a lawyer to help them in fighting that. And then also what it would do is it would squash any city municipal codes that they would have that don't allow people to be on public property. So like 4118D would no longer exist. Like we wouldn't have to honor it, right? And so the launch date, there's a party for it. It's during the day. It's going to be at 820 South Burlington in Rampart. And yeah, so that's what it is. If you want more information on it, you can talk to me or whatever. But the Homeless Bill of Rights, October 5th.
Any more announcements?
The No War Machine Affinity, Stop the War Machine Affinity Group and Stop the War Machine Coalition in No War with Syria on October 11th is going to be having a noise demo in Hancock Park because Michelle Obama is going to be visiting, and she's going to be hosted by the producers of Everybody Loves Raymond. It's $1,500 to take a photo with her, it's $35,000 to have a discussion with her. So we're going to go down there and have an anti-fascist, anti-imperialism noise demo. There'll be info online, but please come join us.
Any more announcements? Going once.
How long?
So are there no more announcements? Tonight? Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna
An emergency here.
no, what? Hold on.
Wait, cut that.
All right, so it seems like we have an emergency proposal. However, I think what is the best thing for right now is to go into our discussion topic. And for those of us that work facilitation, if we can like step aside and see if this actually is an emergency proposal, and look it over, and then we'll have a discussion for about half an hour, or we'll open it up, and then if it's an emergency,
Well, can't the group decide if it's an emergency? I just don't understand why 2 people decided. Do you want to hear it? I'm just checking. I mean,
no,
it's cool.
but we have to.
Our Facebook site's been compromised now 3 times in OLASM. And most recently, no, because it's theirs. It's all theirs. Why are 3 people deciding?
Because we had facilitation, like can we just do the discussion and then afterwards we would propose that if we can move over and
I don't think the decision was discussed.
If you don't like,
I mean we are the facilitators when we get over there, right?
it's all right.
You know, so okay. So we do have
You don't get to
have
decide
a
what's an
discussion
emergency.
topic, and it actually was going to be about the 2nd year anniversary debrief. Not just about the event yesterday, but just in general, 2 years, you know, and why are we here? You know, what do we have to say? And talking about the event last night, we can talk about it all, and we're all, I mean, there's a lot.
I think we're small enough to be one single group.
Yeah, it could be a group.
No, we're not going to break down into discussion. It's going to be
It's gonna be a big group.
Yeah, it's going to be a big group discussion. And what time is it right now?
So anyway, sit down. We
It's
begin.
7:49. Okay, it's 7:49. So what if we not break down into discussion, but let's discuss what we were gonna have for discussion for maybe till 8:15 or 8:20. Give us half an hour to really talk about what the discussion was gonna be. Because like I said, we had facilitation, and we came up with an agenda, and we got to stick to it. And so if it is deemed an emergency proposal, you will hear it. So facilitation, or those of you who were facilitation earlier today, we can move over to the side and really fast figure out if that's really an emergency, right? So.
And if anyone wants to get in on that conversation and listen if it's an emergency, please feel welcome to join facilitation because it's an open committee.
All right. Okay, so
Hold up. Seriously, we do have a process. If we're going to have a discussion, the people in facilitation need to be here as well.
okay.
So, I mean, can we have the discussion and then discuss the proposal? Why does it have to be now?
Okay, how about we take a temp check? Do we have the discussion now and then do that, or do we want to take a quick 10-minute break or 5-minute break? And
The process for like emergency proposals, if you have an emergency proposal, you're supposed to at least have and then bring back and then decide whether or not it's emergency. We have a process.
Well, not everyone can get here at 6:30 when they have jobs and nobody answers our emails and our website has been jacked. So hold on a second. That's okay. We don't have to do it.
okay, let's do a temperature check, okay? Me and Greg are right? Alright, so let's take a 5-minute break. For those of you who want to be on facilitation for a quick 5 minutes, move over to the side so Alyssa can talk whatever, and we'll on the side and and then we're going to come back and do a discussion, and then we'll move into the proposal if it actually is an emergency proposal.
Everybody goes there.
But hey, I will say that like, it's really not that hard to be here like 20 minutes beforehand. I mean, like
Some people have jobs though.
that we have a listserv too, Patty. It's just not fair for like people who okay. So anyway, all right, we're gonna meet over here at the Pershing Square sign for a quick 5-minute break, and then we're gonna come back in and
So yeah, everybody goes over there. I'm gonna stay out of it. Whatever happens, it happens. I'm staying out of it. Let me go say hi to Pilar. Hey, now for those of you just joining this clusterfuck, this is Occupy Los Angeles General Assembly.
Patty, can you tell us what happened right now?
First I have to hug Pilar. I have priorities. Pilar! Thank you for coming.
oh, you know I love you. My sexy little thing.
Okay, what is going on, Kevin? Kevin, you're on live stream. Kevin asked me what's going on now. He's like,
I'm sorry.
I have terrible social skills, sorry.
So what's going on, Patty?
Alyssa arrived late, said she's got an emergency proposal about social media, and everybody who hates her in social media set up the process symbol, and it's very, like, whoever's against Alyssa said, no, Alyssa can't have her emergency proposal, and Alyssa said, why don't we ask the people? And then the facilitator said, no, we're going to have a facilitation meeting for 5 minutes, so that everyone from the fucking GA went to the facilitation meeting for 5 minutes. Why couldn't we just do that sitting down? That's such fucked up bullshit.
You know, it was better when everybody sat in a circle.
Over there, yeah, over there.
Well, there's people disrupting.
Oh God, I'm looking away. I love you, Kevin, but that was gross. I'm gonna go smoke out with some people. I'm just kidding, I don't smoke.
Get it, honey?
Hey, do you happen to have my stick from the other day?
No, but I'll give you some honey. It's at home. It's the stick, so I'll have to say bring it.
Alright, I'll take a stick because it won't get me high, it'll make me feel happy. Thank you.
Boom! That big ass wings you got. What is that?
Medicated honey.
That's right. Medicated honey. That means it's got weed in it, right?
Well, live stream, I can't answer.
Oh no, let's take over the world. Is everybody enjoying the medicated honey?
So she's going for the bold attempt right now, huh?
Alright, so nobody can say I was in on this because I didn't know that she has a proposal. I had no idea she had a proposal. I'm not even going to be at facilitation when she argues it. Alyssa, she's got a proposal because social media has been compromised. Somebody went on our fucking Facebook page and posted something with her initials promoting the new page.
How do you want them?
No, thank you.
Okay,
Okay, the problem...
They're not in it. Kevin is not in this. Oh, Kevin's not in it. This is yours and mine because you need medication.
Devin will get some later, I'm sure, but not right now.
Okay, so this is what happened. You know about the new Facebook page, right? So I and some people.
Come on, I got something.
OWS.
No, I gotta talk.
Okay, I started that with some other people. I'm not going to say who's involved with it because people will hold it against them. Okay, so somebody promoted that page on the Occupy LA official page. Said that there was a conspiracy to destroy this page. Everybody go sign up for that page. They said that they signed it with Alyssa's initials. Alyssa's got new initials now, so don't worry about that. But the thing is, Alyssa is not part of that page. Alyssa does not promote that page. Alyssa told me, when I told Alyssa I want to start this page, Alyssa told me no, don't do that. She's against it. She's like, let's move on. Let's build something new. Let's focus. Part of that page. Let's focus on No War Syria. Let's focus on March on Monsanto. Let's get work done. Let's not get stuck in the O word, you know?
Stuck on stupid.
Yeah. And here I am talking drama on Facebook. Oh man.
Oh my God. You gossip.
I'm not Facebook live stream.
What a gossip you are.
All day.
I know. It's not my typical habits, but I'm breaking now. You know, I'm just breaking.
Usually when I come around, I just like to hang out with old people.
Yay! And young ones too. I love you too. You're so beautiful.
Let me see that.
Aww.
And inside pockets too?
No.
That's a nice vest, man. That's a utilitarian vest.
Alright, maybe the live stream audience wants to hear that, but I don't want to be accused, like you blah blah blah, you blah blah blah. Like I am my own human being. I'm not Siamese twins with PJ and Alyssa, and I'm not Siamese twins with these people.
I think I'm getting.
We all have our own minds, you know.
Yeah, but I think I'm getting pushed into that crowd when I am.
Just stay neutral. Just stay neutral.
I check everybody.
I check everybody too, but I'm not neutral.
No, I'm the most neutral person in that area.
I would check Joel on the daily, and people would tell me I was enabling his bullshit.
I don't really enable anybody's bullshit.
Now I don't even talk to him anymore.
Well, that's wrong.
But
it's not healthy for anyone. It's not healthy for anyone. Stress kills.
Yeah. Well, that's why I got a cold right now. That's why I got a cold, because I got all stressed out, because Alright, Adam, how much you want to bet tomorrow on Facebook they're going to be blaming me for whatever Alyssa did tonight?
I just don't understand how you think you can just walk in the middle of fucking GA. I have an emergency! Are you serious? That's not an emergency. It's the same shit we heard a week ago.
But there's new things that actually happen.
But who gives a fuck? Honestly, the website gets hacked all the time, dude. I'm sick of talking about this shit.
Extra lighter.
No, I don't.
It usually happens during a time of transition like they just went through right now. There's a pattern to this.
But yeah, and I can name 4 people that have fucked up shit going on. And I can almost guarantee you I know who hacked the website. And you do too. You know? But it's probably not the person you're thinking of. So seriously, I'm tired of this shit.
Wait, let me press mute so you can name names. So, yeah, that was hilarious.
Is there food around here?
There's food right there. Let's go get food. Well, I just ate, but you go get food.
I haven't eaten yet today. And I'm on that 10-day mark.
The what?
The 10-day mark.
What's the 10-day mark?
10 days before your period.
Oh.
I am on my biggest munch.
Merry Christmas. Like 96 beers. Or tequila. Jump in.
So what is our emergency, Patty? Do you know?
It has something to do with the security situation with the Facebook page.
There's a post that came out by Alyssa that I understand.
That was not Alyssa.
They were forged somehow.
Yes, because the way you can tell that it was forged is that Alyssa has nothing to do with the new Facebook page. But it was promoting the new Facebook page. That Alyssa opposed. She was against it. Which shows you that Alyssa and I are not fucking Siamese twins. Hey now.
Oh, love you.
The people are still. I'm a what? Aw, shucks. You remember me 2 years ago?
Yep, we were occupying, you know, and you came out with your camera and shit.
And I was all quiet all the time, and I never said a word.
Like in a rock, under a rock, now you're like, man, I love it.
Like, fuck you! No, fuck you! Yeah, I don't take shit no more. I don't.
Yeah, okay, so there is no emergency proposal, so we're going to move into the discussion topic that we had originally.
Are you going to make an announcement at least? Because I don't know what you were going to say.
I'm returning the passwords to the Twitter and the Tumblr.
We're going to talk about the last 2 years. That includes everything in the last 2 years. The last 2 years.
That's the announcement?
No, for them to decide what to do with them. The issues.
Oh, you're returning it to TA?
Yeah.
And then Adam is going to be heading that, facilitating that. Once again, Marcos is a stacker, so, you know, open discussion.
Seems like an emergency to me.
Want to get a sec?
I mean, I could just hold on.
Can I just also say that we don't need to fill this space?
Can we ever
Get me on spot.
That we know who's talking and we know we're facing each other.
All right, people getting on stack?
I don't want to first talk about social media. There's so many.
Okay.
No, I wasn't.
Mic check! Mic check! You know what I haven't heard in this space in a long ass fucking time? All power to the people. Can we hear that?
All power to the people!
And free the weed! Free the weed! To the people! Smoke weed if you want. Alright. What we're really going to try to do tonight is discuss what's happened. Because, let's be honest, we're here 2 years later. We had an anniversary. But the question is, what are we celebrating? There's definitely some victories. What are those victories? Beyond that, in our penchant to look at the positive, can we critique ourselves so we don't sit here and jack off every week? Yeah. It would be nice. So let's discuss the problem and the positive. Can we do that? Can everybody who comes to stack give a positive and a problem, and we can just sort of do it like that? And we do need some sort of agreement, and we're going to ask for your agreements on this. We just need some community agreements because we can't fucking talk to each other. First community agreement that we would like to have is respect the mic. Can we get an agreement on that? When someone else is talking, you let them finish. Can we get a little more participation? Come on, brothers and sisters. Okay. Second community agreement. Why am I talking? Which means, wait.
Yeah.
Why am I talking? If what you've said has already been said, let it be out there. Talk about something else, please. Can we get an agreement on that? To keep the conversation flowing? Come on, man. Can I get more to Marcos? All right. Prove it. Third, and the most important for us, attack the idea, not the person. Did we get an agreement on that? Yeah. All right, Ruby. So, who wants to start?
Steve.
Steve's on stack? Oh, wait. Let's please keep our things to like 2 minutes, please.
Yeah.
No need to thank you. Yeah. Wow. I saw so many things on the lawn of City Hall. I saw so many beautiful things. I saw people who didn't have opportunity find opportunity. There was a lot of opportunity found on the lawn. People who never listened to or even paid attention to had authority. It was amazing. It empowered so many people, and it was so powerful. There were so many people there. I was there the night of the raid. Night of the raid, I got arrested. I went to jail for this movement. I sat in jail. They fucking brutalized me. They left me on a concrete floor for hours and hours. They put me in a cell that was freezing cold. They turned down the temperature. They even took some guy who came was arrested for the drunk tank. They put everyone in one cell, packed them in like sardines, and to show us we mean business, each officer grabbed one arm, one leg, the other side, and used his head as a battering ram into a steel door. And they meant business with us. I hung out with Manny and Chad, and we talked about shit in jail. And then they had the audacity to come after us with prosecution. And they prosecute us. They prosecute us to the fullest. They drummed up wherever they could drum up, and they prosecuted us. You know, we should be getting stronger. We should be fighting. You know, they're fighting amongst themselves. It's ridiculous. It truly is really ridiculous. This shouldn't be a handful of people. We should be filling the square. It should be growing. It shouldn't be shrinking. It's shrinking because we can't get along. We cannot get along with each other. And we should be. It's not that hard. There's consensus. We have consensus on one thing and one thing only. That we came to this movement to make this a better place. We have all consensus and we have our own ideas on that. But we knew what OLA was about when we got off our sofa. We knew what OLA was about. We don't have any misconceptions what OLA is. We know why we're here. We solidly know why we're here. And there's no one who doesn't. To bring up other issues on why we're here, that it's not really consensus on, it's insulting. I love OLA. And I have other things. I'm part of other activist groups. And I kind of brushed over OLA, saying, "Hey, I'll do it where my energies are more able to be focused and more of what I like and more effective." And this summer. I went to right up the road, right up the 5. Not even far past Bakersfield. I went into the forest where the fire is burning. And I saw tremendous ecological damage before the fire. I was there the day the fire broke out, and it broke my heart to see the damage up there. It just broke my heart to drive through, to walk through the forest of 100 giants. These are 3,500-year-old trees, and they're dying one after the other. There's not many of them. There's maybe about 20, 30. These trees don't die. They're 3,500 years old. And I'm going around. I'm seeing trees that have been affected by drought conditions for miles and miles on end. And I felt I needed to do something about it. So I'm back here. And I'm trying to get the voice on message to what's affecting me and what's hurting me every fucking day. Every day, because that's my water supply.
Yeah. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
Our water supply.
Thank you, my brother.
Who's next?
Alyssa.
Where you at?
Alyssa.
Oh. Hey, brothers and sisters, when I tap you on the shoulder, that's sort of me saying, it's awesome, but please wrap it up. Hey, that was, thank you, my brother. That's real shit.
For me, the best part
always been besides community. That's the best part. But how that happens is organizing. All the organizing that has happened, from us marching 3 times a day to like maybe marching with like 5,000 people or 4 winds coming in. And that has been beautiful. And last night was beautiful. There's been a ton of infighting, but all of a sudden Occupy just showed up. People just knew what to do last night. The free store and the dancing and the music and
Kid
the
Village.
speaking and Kids Village. And people from the street wandering over being like, what the hell is this? I could really have some food. But I think at the heart of this, even when we talk about social media, is we've stopped organizing. And most importantly, we've never truly organized ourselves, our own organization. We've been having these GAs with these sounding boards and maybe organizing something once every 6 months, but it's like, when are we actually gonna have like us doing stuff together as a group? When are we actually gonna have our committees? Where is our actions committee? I'm like, if the actions committee disappears, this should become the actions committee. We should just, get up here and be like, yo, fuck that shit in Sudan. Let's fucking plan a march. So there's an organizational issue, and one of your only working groups that is left is OLASM. And everybody and their brothers either heard about it or been in there and run.
Yeah.
But there isn't places for other people, and that group is really dysfunctional. But you know when it stops being dysfunctional? When we do shit.
Yeah.
So I brought these passwords. It's a dysfunctional, fucked up group. There's been crazy hacks. I'm afraid to give it back to them because your media is your outreach. That the people, what you're trying to bring to the program right here. So I don't know what you want to do with them. But unless you tell me in good faith what to do with them, I'll do whatever you want. But I don't feel comfortable making that decision. It's your decision. Everyone's decision. For every one of you that marched, for every one of you that showed up, for every one of you that planned an action, brought some food, wrote a tweet. I mean, you made that media. Every single one of you sitting here. So I think to grow, we gotta begin organizing again, but we have to start by organizing ourselves right here at GA or whatever it'll be called. But something, and that's it. So.
Thank you, Lisa. All right, so thus far, we have get back to issues, back on the environment. We have problems with security and social media and a lack of action so far.
Organizing. Organizing.
Who's next?
Leo.
And organizing. Adam. And organizing.
Organizing, yeah.
Melissa Dallin says she loves everybody. She loves her.
Yeah. For her
Happy anniversary, she said.
I've been here for 2 years for children. I came for 2 children. For one child, I got some victory. They opened up the juvenile courts to civilian surveillance, which was good. The next child is also a black child. I'm here for black children, I'd like to let you know. I know nobody wants to think about blacks, and it's hard for me to keep talking about it. But since Obama's been elected, this is the only opportunity I'm going to get. And when Obama's out of the office, nobody's going to let me speak again. Because before Obama was in the office, nobody would let me speak about it. So now I'm going to wear it out until we wear it in and we get over it. I'd like for us to connect the dots between materialism, poverty, militarism, and capitalism. If we draw those dots, and racism, did I say racism? I don't want to leave that one out. The main one I'm here for. So I would like for us in the future to start drawing the dots, to connect it, to bring a fuller picture, so we can get down to one demand as 99%. If we all connect those dots, even if you're a racist, go ahead and connect the black dots. Even if you're sexist, connect the feminist dots. Even if you're gender or homophobic, connect all the dots. So we can move forward and stop being pansies. Because so far, right now, in this little lull we're in and we can't make up our minds and we're going through a struggle, it's horrible to watch us struggle because I love a lot of people out here. And it's horrible to see the ugliness. But it is also beautiful to see that you're willing to stay and face each other face to face, eyeball to eyeball, and struggle with it and grow. Because that's the only way you're going to grow. But on the internet, you will not grow because you're in disembodied words. Those words have no meaning, they have no substance, they have nothing human about them, except for a human being put them down without facing another human being. And if you look another human being in the eye, you as a human being, unless you're crazy, you can do no harm. Now if you're crazy, we don't want you at Occupy, and please keep those out. All the crazies and the officers, if we figure out for sure who they are, I don't want anybody here confused because they have a policeman's baby and they're an activist. I don't want you confused about that. I don't want you upset. I don't want you traumatized. So if we know who the police are, kick them out. If they're crazy, kick them out. We ain't got time. We'll come back for the mentally ill when we get some money. It's been beautiful here with everybody. It really has. And I hope we keep struggling. Oh, one last thing. I would like to go back to City Hall. I would really love to see us go back to City Hall. Because for some reason, sitting up under them makes us think more seriously and more critically. Out here at Pershing Square, we've gotten a little bit lax like we're in Los Angeles instead of New York.
Yeah.
So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Leo.
All right.
That was beautiful.
Next is Candace.
Now, brothers and sisters, once we really get all these out, which is why I repeated the points, then we will have a period to come back and discuss these points. So let's just get it out right now.
Can I not be filmed?
Sure.
So, yeah, I've been part of Occupy LA for 2 years, but it's not really like a speaking contest. I wouldn't say like, I've done this or whatever. But like in regards to just kind of like the current stance, like I didn't go yesterday. I didn't go because I felt really disempowered in this space. Like coming to GA, like here, like speaking right now, like does not feel like a safe space. Does not feel like an empowering space. For someone who has been here for 2 years and like worked in facilitation, like it's really sad to see that. I mean, like GA has always been like not really that much of a safe space, but at least like sometimes I felt more so. I feel like the shape of the GA where it is right now is turning into like a court, and like you've got people wanting to use and manipulate the GA for their own personal vendettas or something, and like that shouldn't be the case. Like we talk about why isn't there an actions committee? Why aren't we like doing things? It's like where has become like the kind of like direct action, like personal just take, like hey yeah, let's do something together, organize an affinity group, like bring that to GA and have the proposal and pass it and like start doing action. And it's like a lot of the drama that's going on at OLAB, then like less drama that was going on when we had Occupy LA listers, and then it filled into our facilitation listers, and now then we're into the Occupy LA Facebook group and that's drama there. And now it's into OLAB, and it's like I just wish that like I feel like we'd be better able to grow if instead of having this sort of like like oh Occupy LA, like wonderful and blah blah, like yeah it's great, it's a beautiful movement, like everyone's still here, but like let's be real. And let's be real why like a lot of people aren't here anymore and why a lot of people stop coming. What's the issue? And it's just because we failed to deal with racism, we failed to deal with sexism, we failed to deal with the fact that women were violated in our like encampment. So if you're not going to deal with that in the real way, then like how can we talk about further occupations, right? We didn't deal with like hierarchy when there were people stepped out of horizontalism. you know. And so like right now we have a lot of insight, but really it's ego. It's personal people's beef being dragged into every fucking OLA space, and it doesn't belong there. And like we want to talk about OLAs and passcodes, and it's like, Alyssa, you unilaterally decided to change the passcode.
Wait, hold on. But it's the idea.
Speaking right now, though.
It's the idea. I mean, it's the idea, not the person. Like, please. Because you're right. I'm just saying, like, can we not like call each other out? Because that is an agreement.
But I mean, like, I'm just responding to what she said.
So please don't interrupt her.
I mean, so like, why is it okay for me to be interrupted when we agree? So like, in response to that, I mean, like, it's, like, we're gonna have a real conversation, right? Like, we're trying to actually talk about things versus just fake. Because if we're really trying to talk about things, I'm saying, like, we want to talk about OLAD then, and we unilaterally change the Twitter passcode so that none of the other CCs have it. I don't see that as horizontal. I don't see that as in your decision to decide for you to change the passcode and to bring that today without respecting the horizontal process. And so I'm like saying, like, there's incidents like this that happen over and over and over again. This keeps happening, and I'm not the one who's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I stick to process. I'm trying to stick to process. I don't think GA should be talking about that. Damien, all you do is, I mean, like, it's just, I don't know. I'm talking to myself.
No, I don't think so. I apologize for cutting you off. I do. Thank you.
But didn't we agree no personal attack?
Right. Well, we agreed to attack the idea, not the person.
Yeah.
Now that's not a personal attack. She didn't attack. She stated what she thought, and that was my mistake. And I apologize for cutting you off. I thought it was going to a different place.
All right.
And why? Could we? I apologize, Candace. You sat down. Can you tell the group beyond that, without even getting into specifics? Why do you feel unsafe in this space? Can you get more specific into that?
Because I've had people say racist shit to me. I had people say sexist shit to me. I had people make personal memes about me and call me a snake. I had people spread misinformation to me about me in different groups. I don't feel safe here. I don't trust these people. And a lot of people don't. And I feel like, how can we have real conversations when people come to different spaces and say one thing and their actions do something completely different? And then like, those people are called provocateur, those people are called something else, but it's like, I mean, fuck. Let's just be real. Let's just look at what happened. Like, keep perspective. It's like, it's not that like hard. It's obvious what's going on.
Thank you, sister. What's next?
Alex.
All right. I feel like I've never really been one for like drinking the Kool-Aid for Occupy since like day one, and like I'm pretty happy about that. Like I don't want to like inflate our. Oh, just like I don't want to like say everything's doing great and everything's doing fine when it's not. You know, like I remember problems with people here, you know, and that indicated that things were not fine throughout this movement. And like, for example, like the camp itself took on. I don't know if anyone noticed this, but the camp itself took on the shape of the city of LA.
Hell
because
yeah.
we had privileged media on the west side, the Hollywood area, up on the hill. You remember that? Yeah, that's real. That's classism. That's classism. You had that nice media tent that was all sequestered.
Old people in the north.
Pizza delivered to them and not share with anyone.
They stole the batteries.
Yeah, that's called bullshit. That's called classism. Now, and then you go over to the other side of the hill and you have the little the independent media that no one really knew about that was actually doing a lot of stuff. That's Silver Lake. And then you had over west, east of that, you have a little other place where it's all the governmental people who seem to run everything. And I don't want to. Some people here were there, some people living, but that's downtown LA. That's the And then, most importantly, oh yeah, and the valley. Don't forget the valley on the north side.
Northland was old people, and I claim old.
Quiet, but you got your shit stolen all the time.
Real shit.
But the most important part,
Let's get on to.
is that
We did.
across that walkway, you saw a lot more packed living. You saw a lot more squalor. You saw a lot more poverty in the camp on the south side, which is exactly how LA is formed.
a lot of the most poor people are on the south side, and they're feeling very disempowered and disconnected from like the General Assembly and everything. And so like, you know, I want to say I love you guys. I love everyone here, but like, we fucked up a lot of shit. Like, we recreated all the systems of oppression that exist out here, and it taught me a lot. It taught me that we need to look inward, and we need to fight oppression inward and around us, especially around us, you know, in our immediate spaces. And we can't just, I don't want to whitewash it, you know, I don't want to say it's all great when, like, things are not great, you know, like, I got people who won't look me in the eye right now, you know, like, and it's like, it's not great, you know, but I'm here, you know, I like it. I like the movement, so that's why I'm here, and it's awesome. But you know, like, we got a lot to work on, and we're also gonna probably be forced to work on it more when history moves along and more people get involved because they feel the crunch, because another economic crash is around the corner, or a natural disaster, or whatever. That's gonna bind us together like, you know, but we'll bind with other people, which is great too, and you know, it's all good. That's all. It's all good. It sucks, but it's all good. That's all.
Hey guys, I'm in archive. Give me 60 seconds.